Intel Corporation is having its worst trading day in several years, and not to mention one of its worst years in history. Now in this video, we're going to go over exactly what's going on with Intel right now, why it just keeps dropping like a rock. We're going to talk about the fact that the dividend was cut, and lastly, we're going to see if Intel is a potential buying opportunity, which could potentially return generational wealth at this level. So make sure to stick around, drop a like down below, and let's get right into this one. So just to go over all the basics, this was released as of yesterday. It says Intel hits pause on dividends amid cost-cutting spree. Intel announced today that it will suspend its quarterly dividends starting in the fourth quarter this year as part of a broader cost-cutting strategy. Now, I personally did own Intel for several years. I actually was lucky enough to sell off all my Intel shares at basically a break-even price a little bit ago, but Intel stock did seem like a stock that was offering deep value, especially in a space that is just exploding. The news doesn't come as a big surprise, as we cautioned in May that the chip makers' continued turned-around struggles could spell more trouble for the dividend, which is no longer a big part of Intel's investment case given the stock's yield is below 2%. Should Intel's foundry business remain a bigger anchor from here, landing outside customers might be more challenging than management expects given Intel's performance struggles and the lengthy nature of the product cycles. The company could cut its $2 billion dividend again to protect its financial position. Now, to read on, it says earlier this year, Intel unveiled a new financial reporting structure that spotlighted its struggling foundry business. The firm has invested heavily in attempting to transform the semiconductors business into a powerhouse that makes chips for other firms to rival giants like TSMC. But this strategy has been rocky, with the foundry segments racking up losses far greater than expected. The company has also been burning cash to build state-of-the-art chip factories, but Intel's profit margins have taken a hit without the volume production needed to absorb these costs. Adding to the financial strain, Intel's overall business has faced sluggish performance in the recent years, leading S&P to downgrade the company's credit rating to A- with a negative outlook as capital spending remains elevated. Thursday's dividend suspension is part of a larger cost-cutting program that includes a 15% workforce reduction and attempts to save the company $10 billion annually. For perspective, total revenue was just over $50 billion in 2023. The company reiterated its long-term commitment to its competitive dividend, but only once cash flow improves to sustainably higher levels, as most turnaround stories do. This could take some time. Intel's attempt at reinvention will likely take at least a few more years to play out. For those willing to stay the course, though, the company's journey could eventually lead to a greater reward, especially where it's trading as of right now. But for now, the dividend checks are on hold, and the firm's stock price will likely remain subdued for at least until its foundries show signs of profitability. Now, as conservative income investors, we generally prefer to avoid turnaround situations and exit our Intel position in 2020 when the concerns got bigger, and that's just shortly before I actually exited my Intel position also. So with Intel's dividend now being completely on hold and the stock dropping like a rock, this could potentially be one of those opportunities to buy into Intel stock and ride it all the way back up if the turnaround story does actually take place. But for now, just like the article said, as far as dividend investors go, this stock is going to be something I'm going to stay far away from, even if it is offering a potential deep value opportunity. But now I want to hear from you guys down below. Are you buying Intel here, or just like me, are you staying far away from this one? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.